Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at random acts of kindness that people won't forget. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. My gym teacher purchased me lunch in 3rd grade after I dropped mine. I'm 34 years old and still remember this. That's so sweet. Yes, being kind to someone honestly goes a long way. Dude, I still remember when I was a kid, we were having a test and this boy lent me his rubber because I didn't bring mine. And I still remember that because that was so sweet. I was like, oh, you give me your rubber? And it wasn't even because I asked him. Like, I was asking around and I think he heard it, so he just gave me his rubber. Oh, my first crush. A random lady bought my chocolate bar and soda after my card didn't work because it was the wrong company and the register was glitching. So I went out and she came after me and gave me my stuff. I was so surprised. That's so sweet too. The time my car broke down in the middle of the night and my phone died and I didn't know what to do. A random stranger pulled over and told me we all need a little help sometimes, and I'll never forget her words as she helped me jumpstart my car. Some people are just the best. I came out of my classroom and tripped, but some random kid way older than me pulled me up and kept walking. He was like, "No, you're fine, you're fine. Okay, get up and just keep walking." No one saw that. I love how he didn't laugh because I feel like most kids, they will laugh. I was in New York City taking a lunch break at a job I absolutely hated. I was sitting eating alone at McDonald's, and after about 15 minutes, this man in his 40s or 50s goes up to me and says something like, "Hey man, you look really sad. Things will get better," and just shook my hand. Takes a lot for one adult man to offer that up to another strange man. Really cheered me up. Oh, that's really nice. I feel like some people just need to hear that, and it's just so nice that this guy knows that and just went up to a stranger and just told them that everything will be fine one day. Like, it's just the fact that they didn't need to, you know, he didn't even need to go up to him and be like, "You'll be fine," but he did that. I recorded a homemade album with my garage band in high school and handed out a few CDs. A few weeks later, my English teacher approached me with 5 pages of notes on what he liked and what I could improve on. He apparently got the CD from someone at the high school and listened to it all the way through. It was over an hour long. He didn't know I was the singer and guitar player until he asked the person who gave him the CD. He said that if I ever got a shot in the studio, I would create something amazing. Thank you to all the teachers out there who believe in their students. It makes all the difference to some of us. Oh, what a nice teacher. Teachers who believe in their students are the best kind of teachers. The fact that he even wrote like 5 pages of notes to, like, you know, help them out and encourage them more. Oh, I wish every teacher was like this. I was bullied in elementary school and an older boy defended me. He became my first crush and I still remember him. Oh man, that's amazing. Oh my god, I went back to like La La Land, man. I feel like your first crushes always hold like a special place in your heart. Well, maybe not for some people, but for me, yeah. Moved from a city to the country. I brought a large metal wine rack at a yard sale without thinking of how I would get it home. As I stood outside my car measuring, knowing damn well it wouldn't fit, an older man came up to me. He asked if I needed help getting it home and offered to follow me in his truck. I thought, okay, I'm getting robbed, but it was only $40 and I couldn't get it home anyways. The older man followed me home and helped me bring it into the house. We talked for 5 minutes or so, and as he was about to leave, I asked him, "I just have to ask, what made you do this today?" The man extended his hand to shake mine and said, "Just doing my good deed for the day." I was floored. I'm never moving back to the city and I see this sort of kindness all the time where I am. Oh. I feel like it's always the little things that count over there. They don't take a lot of things for granted, for sure. Oh my gosh, I would think the same though. I would think that I'm getting robbed as well if someone's like, "I'll help you. Where do you live?" That's the thing that's so annoying though, because even if someone wants to be nice now, we're always so suspicious. Because at the back of our minds, we're just like, no one's nice these days, so you can't be nice. I know you're sus. It's just so sad. The way that we think is just pretty sad now. When I was in the 4th grade, I had forgotten to pack my lunch into my bag. As lunchtime approached, I got hungrier and hungrier. One of the teachers, my math teacher, who was quite skinny and had long brown hair, saw this, went to a store close to the school and bought me the biggest slab of chocolate I had ever seen. I love how most of these are just people who don't even need to help, but they just want to help. And it just warms my heart. When I was a kid, we didn't have a lot of money, so we often shopped at thrift stores. What I loved about that was that you could get 10 books for $1. So I would plant myself in front of the book section and make piles of which one I wanted to get, and then decided after I'd gone through them all. One day an older lady saw me sitting with my piles and asked if I liked to read. I told her I did and showed her a few of the books I found that I liked. She smiled and then pulled $1 out of her purse, handed it to me and said, "Promise me that you'll keep reading." I was so happy and immediately stood up and said that I would. She smiled and walked away, and I went back to my piles, able to pick out an extra 10 books to take home. It was just a small act of kindness for her, but for me, having a random stranger encourage my love of reading and making me promise to never stop definitely had a lot to do with my continued love of reading. This was probably over 20 years ago, but I still think of her whenever I buy a new book. Oh my gosh, right? It's so crazy how like one word of encouragement from someone can just make you do so much and just make you continue to do the things that you love. I'm so thankful for you guys, honestly. When I was little, I was waiting for my aunt in a supermarket. Whenever someone exited the supermarket, the doors were automatic, so every time someone left, I stood by the doors and pretended to magically open the doors. One person said, "Thank you." That's so sweet, honestly. That's like that fun auntie or uncle that you have, you know? Just always willing to play along with anything. When I was in my early 20s, I was pretty broke. I would usually eat at my dad's house when I could get over there, but otherwise it was usually ramen or something else cheap. One of my buddies would come scoop me up and take me to the gas station to get something to drink, and then take me to Taco Bell to get some Volcano's tacos. He did this every week until I got some money saved up and I could afford my own Taco Bell. He never asked me if I could pay him back, and he never expected anything. These are the friends that you need, honestly. I love friends like this. Yes! And if you don't have a friend like that, be that friend. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!